Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing an ultimate, super satisfying clean with me. I know you guys love these cleaning videos and it's so satisfying to see some really dirty areas of my house that I go ahead and show you and get cleaned up. So I'm going to be doing that today, and I'm going to be cleaning up my main living area. So it's our kitchen, dining room, and living room. My brother and his family is actually coming to visit us, so I want to make sure that the house is looking really nice for them, and I just needed to pay attention to a few extra areas in our house that had just gotten a little bit out of hand the last few weeks. So I hope that this video will give you guys some amazing cleaning motivation. And I'm also starting to plan out my summer videos for you guys, so let me know in the comments what are some other videos that you guys would really love to see from me, and also what are your very favorite type of cleaning videos. Leave your favorites down below and I will be sure to add the most popular requests into my planner. So if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I really love having fresh flowers. Our local grocery store sells these little bouquets for about $5 and they will last me a couple weeks. So that's usually just where I get my flowers from, but I feel like having fresh flowers in our house just really brings a lot of life into the house, and I love the bright seasonal color that just adds a big pop into our kitchen. Let me know if you guys prefer fresh flowers or if you guys just like the artificial ones. You guys know that I use a lot of artificial plants throughout our house, just making it really easy and still being able to bring that brightness and color into the rooms, but there's just something about fresh flowers that can't be beat, and it's one of my favorite things to have in our kitchen. Once I had all the counters cleared off and the flowers put in their vase, I went ahead and started unloading the dishwasher. This is something that I usually have our two oldest boys and sometimes our little guy Noah go ahead and do in the morning, but on this day I was just really rushed and it didn't end up happening, so I went ahead and just took care of this myself today. Okay, this is so funny to me, but I would so much rather put away clean dishes than load the dirty dishwasher, and it seems like everybody would probably agree with me on this one. But Kyle actually prefers to just load the dirty dishes. If he has the choice to load or unload the dishwasher, he will always choose to load up the dirty dishes. I don't really understand why that is, but let me know which side you are on. Would you rather wash the dirty dishes like Kyle likes, or put away the clean dishes like I prefer? That's right. I close my eyes and see me on the ground, no black and white and night. That's right. Call up the rainbows and there's nowhere to be found. In an hour I'm a rich girl on the ground. I can do anything if I just do it right. Of course I do it right. So take me up tonight. We're going high up in the sky. You raise your hands up in the night. So to wash my dishes, I am just using my Bubble Up dish brush. This is one of my very favorite little kitchen gadgets, and I did want to let you guys know that Grove Collaborative is actually offering this Bubble Up dish brush for free, along with a few other goodies with your first order from them. So if you have not ordered through them before, definitely check out the description box below, and that will have a link where you can go ahead and get some free goodies. And you can also pick whatever kind of scent you want for your Mrs. Meyers set. I would have to recommend that you try the basil or the mint, which is just a seasonal one, but both of those are so fresh and so amazing. They are some of my very top picks. Call out the rainbows and there's nowhere to be found. Once I'm done cleaning my sink, I always like to add in a few drops of essential oils. My very favorite ones are grapefruit, lemon, and peppermint, but let me know if you guys have any favorites that you want to share with me. And I also wanted to let you guys know about this little essential oil holder. I get a ton of questions about it anytime I show it in my videos, and it's actually just a business card holder that I got from the Dollar Tree. So check out your local Dollar Tree and grab one up. It only holds a few oils, but it's a really perfect size. Once the counters were all wiped off, I was just cleaning off our chairs. With young boys, I feel like I'm doing this constantly, and if you have been with me for a while, I have talked about painting these or restaining them so many different times, and I've gone back and forth. I feel like every time I ask you guys your opinions, you guys all have such amazing points, whether you're telling me to stain them or leave them or paint them. And for a while I decided to go ahead and just leave them, but now I'm almost thinking I might paint them. I don't know, I'm just so torn on it. I was looking at them the other day and they really are just pretty beat up. So if you guys had the choice between leaving them how they are and just putting a seat cover on them, or going ahead and sanding them down and painting them, what would you do? Let me know in the comments, because I really think I do need to do something with them, and I am obviously just struggling with making this decision.
My heart and bring peace to my mind to move on, 'cause I will find the way on my own.
Next, I'm going to be cleaning out my microwave and also inside my oven. This is something that I usually try and do every week or so, and I usually will just use a multi-surface cleaner spray, but I actually have not cleaned it the last few weeks, and you can definitely tell, so I wanted to get a little bit more of an abrasive clean on there and get all of it looking and smelling really good. So for this, I'm just using one of my favorite cleaning products, and that's the same one that I cleaned my sink out with, and it's just the Mrs. Meyers Baking Soda Cream Cleaner. I love this product because you can use it all over. You can use it in your oven, you can use it on your sink, on your stove, pretty much anywhere that you need to kind of get a little bit more of an abrasive clean, but it's not so abrasive that it's going to scratch anything. So I feel like it's just safe on so many different surfaces.
And you're not that someone who will find my heart and bring peace to my mind to move on. Oh, 'cause I will find the way on my own. Oh, I don't wanna be running from you, but I know what I'm running from. Oh, you keep saying fine, but I'm not in line. No, no, not this time. 'Cause I will find the way on my own. 'Cause I am out of control. My body and my soul don't wanna be whole. I don't wanna be for you, I'm just unknown. And you're not that someone who will find my heart and bring peace to my mind to move on. Oh, 'cause I will find the way on my own.
So I know it doesn't look like it, but our house is actually about 13 years old. The people that we bought it from had purchased it and flipped it, so that's why it looks like it's pretty new, but it is about a decade and a half old. And in a lot of places, you can't tell that it's old at all, but I've definitely noticed that the appliances that they left here, like the stove and the oven and the microwave, were not really well maintained. The stove actually has a ton of scratches all over it, and the oven just seemed like it was something that was never cleaned. So there are some areas of the oven that I just have not been able to scrub off. If you guys have any really good tips for really baked on areas in your oven, let me know if you guys have some tips, because I feel like I've tried so many things and I have not had any success with getting those areas cleaned off.
You, we were like fireworks, thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line. Now say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do, even though it hurts right now.
Next, I'm just going to be wiping down the outside of the appliances, and I am just using my e-cloths, which I only use water for, and I just use the general purpose e-cloth to wipe it down and clean it, and then I use the glass and polishing cloth to dry it and polish it. And if you guys have not jumped on the e-cloth bandwagon, go ahead and do so. You will absolutely love them, and you will be amazed at how clean it gets your stainless steel appliances. I do have a link down below that has several of my favorite items that I always talk about, so you guys can definitely check that out if you're feeling a little overwhelmed of which cloths to get. That will be a really good starting point.
Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like
Moving into the living room, I'm just tidying up a few of the toys. The boys were actually not home on this day, so while I normally would be having them clean up this mess, I just went ahead and got it tidied up myself. Let me know if you guys have your kids do chores at the house, or if you just kind of have them generally help pick up, or how you guys have that worked out at your house.
I'll get over you.
You've always felt like a part of
Once the living room is tidied up, I just moved on to cleaning our couch. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with our couch. I really love it for certain aspects, and it's super comfortable, but it drives me nuts that the cushions don't come off. And also the material that it's covered in is really prone to watermarks, so anytime the kids have a water bottle on the couch or a cup of water or anything, and they spill even just a little bit, it will just leave so many watermarks, and it ends up looking so trashed within like a week or two. So I usually do try and spot clean the couch every 1 or 2 weeks, but I think this time I had put it off for maybe like 3 weeks or so. I just somehow never got around to it, and with company coming, I definitely had to make it a priority because it looked really bad, as you guys could tell in the befores. So I've shared this in my videos in the past, but what I'm using here is actually just window cleaner. I'm using the Method kind, but I think that you can use pretty much any window cleaner for this. And then just take whatever kind of cloth you have and give your couch a really good scrub, especially paying attention to where those watermarks are or where those spills are. You will be so amazed if you try this out. A lot of you guys have tried this out and told me that it saved your couch. You were thinking that you were going to have to be getting rid of it. There was nothing that was working for it, and this little trick just blew your guys' mind. This is something that I have been doing for years, ever since we got this couch, and it has been amazing.
Won't stop until common sense applies. The sun illuminates ahead. Need you to let go. try to guide you out to calm waters. Just give me your word. Oh, we gotta let go.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is
The last thing that I needed to do was to go ahead and just vacuum our floors and mop them. So here I'm just using my Dyson vacuum, and I usually get a lot of questions about this, like which one it is, and the one that I have is the Dyson V8 Absolute. I actually got this one because it has a really good battery life, and it also had a ton of attachments that came with it. So for this vacuum, I'm able to vacuum almost my entire house with it on one charge, and I usually just use the regular power for our hard floors, and then I will do the max power on our carpeting. And it's definitely one that I would really recommend if you guys are interested in checking it out. I do have it saved in my Amazon favorites if you guys just want to see the exact same vacuum that I get. If you do decide to get a Dyson, I would recommend checking out your local Costco because a lot of times they do have some really great sales on their Dysons.
as long as I can be here with you, everything's alright.
I also wanted to mention this mop that I'm using here is just my eCloth spray mop. I always get questions about this mop, and I usually hate mopping, but I really haven't minded doing this one so much just because it is so incredibly easy to use and there's really not too much fuss with it. You just fill up the chamber with water and then you can go ahead and just spray and mop as you go. You don't have to deal with a big bucket, you don't have to deal with cords. It's just made mopping so much more simple for me.
Who you are and you'll be enough if you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you?
So I hope that you guys enjoyed this cleaning video, and I hope this gave you some amazing cleaning motivation. Do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also head on over to Instagram and follow me over there, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!